Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to our Sunday live stream with me, Brianne, and this one, my father, Dave Farrell.
This one.
If you go into the description of the live stream, his channel is linked in there, and our Get Gills is linked there, and my sister made a link tree, which is a site where all of our social medias are listed. So if you have anything like Twitch or anything, then you can check us out on there. So, yeah. Awesome, right? Skull Aquatics, hello, hello. Mystery Snail Guardians, hello. Sandy Farrell, welcome. Olivia, welcome. You want to say hi to people?
Hello, hello. What's going on?
What's cracking? So, we're here. We normally go at 4 p.m., but today we went at 3 p.m. because that's the time we're actually supposed to go. So, if we can't make conversation for 2 hours, we'll just end it. But at 5 p.m., Science Gal is going. And I wore my Science Gal shirt for that reason. And he's wearing his Jack and Dan shirt. Liquid Zoo Only Fins, welcome.
Welcome.
Maybe everybody won't comment about how tired you look this time.
You should probably move your cat or pay attention to what you're doing.
Which cat? She's not mine. 503 Aquatics, hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna post. So this is an open panel stream, like always. So I'm gonna post the link. If anybody wants to come up, first I gotta open this tab on YouTube. So,
These cats are crazy.
sorry about that. Also on Twitch, if you wanna check that out, go ahead. All the links are in the description. So StreamYard link, open panel, anybody's welcome to join and just chat with us if you want. New local Austin, hello. Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, welcome.
Hello, hello. Hey, Bob. New local Austin. Scott's Aquatics.
Scott's Aquatics, hello. So, where did my coaster go?
Oh, that's your
Oh,
cats.
it's under. They're not my cats. They're yours. So, we've been trying to breed these threadfin rainbow fish, and they've been in their tank for about a month. It's a male and female. And we put them in this 10-gallon tank to spawn. I put 3 mops in there. And today when I was looking in the tank, I saw this tiny little, like very, very, very small baby rainbow fish swimming around. So, of course, I pulled the mops, and I got 3 eggs off of them. And then I got about 28 babies from the next tank over. This is in the 10-gallon water bridge. So, that was a fun surprise. S, hello. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You have any stories to tell?
No. We have more baby fish.
Yeah. So those, I forget what they were called. I called them Demasoni, but they're called. I was getting there. They're called Demasoni. Those eggs were infertile. They're just 2 females in the tank. That's what we assume because both those fish have been holding eggs, so they're infertile. But we have 220 highs. In 120 high, there's blue and orange, bigger African cichlids. They're not huge, they're just like that big. And then in the one next to it, there's smaller orange and blue African cichlids. And then below, because the two are there, and then one's below there, that one's going to have a new spawn, because right now it's hatching out some orange African cichlids, and just today the blue one was holding, so that's fun. So we have another tank of orange and blues, and we just caught the male OB peacock and the female sunshine peacock. They're breeding, and now she's holding. So that's fun. The games are coming in on Twitch. Hello. Olivia, welcome. We also have some new fish coming in this week. Tomorrow I'm getting some clutches of mystery snail eggs. Magenta mystery snail eggs, 2 clutches of them. And a paramecium culture. I didn't really need it, but I'm getting it anyways.
So it should be pretty cool.
Yeah. Magentas are very pretty. From what Google says, I could have 100, I could have 400, I think. But Tuesday, the discus will be here, which will be awesome. 10 new discus coming. That'll be awesome. The games are... Oh, okay. Growing out 35 plus guppy fry right now. That's about what my guppy had the other day. I think a couple guppies actually bred in that same tank and dropped like about 30 or 40. Fishymon 64, hello.
Hey, Fisherman.
The Zen Ginger, hello. How are the clutches shipped? I'll probably do a video on it, on each unboxing, but I assume it'd just be a dry paper towel. I don't really know. Don't fight. Get on. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video, probably each day this week. But it won't go out the same day it's filmed. Just jump down.
Patty.
Patty's Petite Tanks, hello. So yeah, Tuesday, the discus should be here. Wednesday, my mother's axolotl should be here, and maybe the blackworms. Maybe. Thursday, my 8 platinum rice fish should be here, along with my 4 peppered cory cats. And either Thursday or Friday, my Daphnia and tubifex worms are coming. So that'll be fun. Some new live food cultures, a couple fish. And I'm gonna film a video probably after this of me getting the tank set up for each live food culture and also the fish that are coming, and then me rearranging some fish as well. Geek Boy, hello.
Eric Wyra. Hello. I got it.
Oh, Eric Wyrock, hello. So yeah. Now we sit here in silence. We have lots of live food cultures coming and more fish. Yeah. Couple new fish and quite a few new food cultures. Paramecium, tubifex worms, Daphnia magna. I feel like there's more, but I guess not. Oh, blackworms. We have blackworms right now, but we're setting up a second culture because we're going to need a lot of them.
Yeah, I think so.
We need a lot of literally every single food culture. We also have lots of fish going out and worms. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I was eventually going to get to. So, Friday or Saturday. I don't remember. But as some of you know, we recently opened a GetGill store. And the same day that we opened it, we sold 2 whiteworm cultures, which was awesome. And either Friday or Saturday, I can't remember, some lady, I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but a lady went on our store and bought all of the Dalmatian mollies. And then after that, she got a culture of brindleworms. So those are going out tomorrow, along with some other cultures of whiteworms. So that was pretty awesome, and I'm super happy about that. I love going to the post office. Oh, yeah. Since I have to go to the post office tomorrow, maybe I can pick up my mystery snail clutches and paramecium culture. They were shipped out Friday. So they departed Albany already, so they should be here tomorrow. So when we go ship out all the Dalmatian mollies and stuff and worms, then maybe I could pick it up. Maybe I can ask the lady, because she will have a lot of packages for us this week. Stephen P 2003, hello.
Hey, Steven.
So Brianna loves to go postal. Good to know. That was on Twitch. 88 Canadian 88. Welcome.
John McKenzie.
John McKenzie, hello. Oh yeah, I was super happy to hear, and I'm assuming my mother was super happy to hear that her Dalmatian sold out on GetGills, which was actually awesome, because the day before we left, when we left for camp, which was Friday, which I think was the day that the lady bought them all, my mother's Dalmatian mollies had more babies, so that's perfect. So once those babies get a little bit bigger, then they'll be able to go up there too. Wow. Yeah, we don't drill tanks either. Not yet, at least, till you have some crazy idea.
I thought about it. I was gonna buy the bit and do some overflows on some tanks and try something different, but that's not happening, I don't think.
Thank you, Zen Ginger, for linking our GetGill store. I was going to show that. I was going to present my screen and show it. I'm going to rearrange my tabs real quick.
It's confusing when you do that.
Why is it confusing? I'm just clicking on different tabs. Rico Stan, hello. Can you guys hear when cars go by?
Rico?
But yeah, if anybody has any questions for us, because I have no idea what we're going to talk about, because I had this whole plan for what I was going to talk about today, and it's been 14 minutes and I've talked about all of that. So we can hear them a little bit, but it's not bad. Thank you, Rico Stan.
Thanks.
Perfect. But there was motorcycles going like 2 seconds before I started the stream. There was like a couple motorcycles go by and it was super loud. I can hear cars, but it doesn't really interrupt anything. Okay, perfect. But there was motorcycles going by and I was like, oh my god, that's loud. But if anybody has any questions for us about anything at all. Hey, at least you don't have fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be super annoying. There's not many fireworks. Even on 4th of July, there's not many fireworks here. Well, we're not here on 4th of July, I don't think.
Yeah, we've been up at camp.
We're up at camp.
Usually on the lake there's a pretty good fireworks show, but
There was actually fireworks on the beach.
This year was actually pretty good because they did them for 4th of July weekend, and other than last night, but that was a finale for Food Truck Fridays. They did a fireworks display after that, but other than that, it hasn't been bad this year. Mostly just 4th of July, like I said. So there's 23 people in it, 28 people altogether.
Well, yeah, because there's 4 on Twitch.
So yeah, anybody has any questions? Anything? Anything at all? If anybody has any video, live stream suggestions, something we should do on a live stream, or content ideas, I'm open to hearing them. I got some suggestions, and I actually filmed all the videos that I was suggested. I sent them to myself, and apparently the way I send them to myself, it expires. I didn't download them to my PC in time, so now I have to refilm them, which we have some more starter cultures coming of like microworms, Walter worms, banana worms, vinegar eels, I think. So I can, or my mother or I can do a video on doing those. But I'll be filming a lot of videos this week. Pretty much every weekday. I can't guarantee they're going to go out on the same day, but I will be filming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday. Mainly unboxings most of the time. Well, right now. But later I'm also going to film a vlog style video of me preparing the tanks and everything. And also rearranging some fish.
Yeah, somebody actually had a pretty cool video of the mystery snails having like spitting out babies, and you can watch them come down. I'm like, it was pretty amazing timing to catch that and get it on camera.
Mm-hmm. Mystery snail clutches hatching video. I'll write that down. Well, type it down. But that's a good idea. If I can catch it, then yes, I'll do it.
So congratulations to Terry. I know he's not here, but he made his 1,000.
And he got his super chats enabled.
And as most of you know. And Big Tank Hank had a milestone of 200,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
And King and Queen Cichlids, they reached 9,000 subscribers today. I think it was today or yesterday. I think it was today. And what else was there? And Fish Fam Santa. I really don't want to mess that up, but I don't remember what it was called.
Rico Santa?
He didn't want his name involved in it just because it was for the Fish Fam, just to be Fish Fam. I'll get it.
Fish Fam Fishmas?
Christmas.
Christmas. Got it.
Someone can put that link in there too. Get in touch with Rico about doing a giveaway. He's only got 17 people signed up right now.
John McKenzie asked, what kind of rainbow babies are they? They are threadfin rainbows. Excuse me.
Gina French. Hello. Daniel Velez.
Gina French, nice to see you. Daniel Velez, thank you for coming back for another stream. Terry got some incredible art in Pam's auction. He said that on his stream, and I thought that was cool.
Yep.
John Larson, hello.
I think that was going to be one of the...
It's Rico Stanta, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah. Riley mentioned the other day on his stream that it was for the Fish Fam, not so much
I can
for him.
confuse
So the Rico Santa made it sound like it was his, and he wanted it to be for everyone. I didn't see the. I got 11 new subs last night.
So this is what
Yep.
the Threadfin Rainbow male looks like. Okay. Right there. So, yeah. That's what they look like. We got them from our LFS, but they're breeding now. So that's awesome. This is not what ours look like, but that is a really cool picture. So yeah.
John Larson, did I say hi to you?
No.
Hello.
You guys are really tied into the community and have a very busy hobby. How do you fit school and family in there?
School's going to be starting up in 2 weeks, so that'll be interesting because this will be
11 days.
they go back this year to in school learning until that gets closed down, and so that'll be interesting.
But
And most of the stuff we do together. So weekends is camp and whatever we end up doing, we generally do a lot of stuff together.
yeah. But we still find time to stream and like take care of our fish and also try and catch other people's streams. I can really only catch the later ones that are after 4 o'clock Eastern time. But the fish tanks aren't too big of, well, I wouldn't say they're not too big of a project. But I wouldn't say they take all day every day. Yeah, it's kind of a one day, dedicated, or you can do a little bit each day, but it's not that time consuming. I hope that was a good explanation. If it wasn't, then any questions are more than welcome.
Yeah, the in school will be a little different this year because last year it was all virtual for them. You had study halls and lunch and stuff like that, so you can pick away at things here and there. So this will be a little different having to go to school. Well,
Stephen
that'll be fine.
Stephen P 2003 is 26 subscribers away from 500. Then the giveaway.
Extravaganza.
All right, it jumped. Not really, but kind of moved up. All right, I'm done talking.
Oh, good.
You can.
Glad you're on a live stream then.
Well, I feel like you had something to say. New Orleans has 100,000 people without power, apparently.
I was just
Wow.
going to say that. Where, Steve, aren't you in that direction down there by the storm? I know you, Chubbs and Jess, and I thought
3G?
Yeah, I forgot who else lives down there.
3G's in Louisiana.
I know Chubbs is right. I thought he was going to get smacked with it pretty good. I mean, almost head on he was going to get it. Infrastructure is old, so let's roll forwards in the power lines and the grid shuts down.
That's a nice
Yes.
way to look at it.
It seems to be a nationwide thing. Patch it, don't replace it, update it. I will be on top of me by tonight. Yeah, I thought you guys were. I thought Chubbs was right directly in the path of it, and then you were going to be on the way. Yeah, she's way north of you guys, right? Or northwest, I think. I can't remember.
Monster Fish Gal, hello.
Hello. Yeah, hopefully everyone's safe. We could get out of the way or whatever they need to do. Batten down the hatches. I know Furlough said something about they're under. I felt like he said tornado and flood watch in his area. He's in Florida there.
Who?
Furlough. I know he said that this morning, or I think it might have been this afternoon on our time, but Catfish Terry was streaming.
Yeah, I saw that. I was in there. I just didn't type.
Underground power lines here, so hopefully.
What is your store name on Get Gals? Well, the store name is Furrow's Fish and More with an exclamation point. And the link is also in the description if you can click on that. It is labeled Get Gals on it, so you'll be able to see it. It's not too far. I don't have that long of a description, but it's in the description, and it's also called Furrow's Fish and More. Should be right if you're on Get Gills. It's right. It's the one before Father Fish's store.
And it's right there. Tornado warnings all on the edge of the storm. Yeah, I think I think that's what Furlough said he was going to get hit with it, or that's what they were warning about in his area in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's Furrow's Fish and More if you want to look.
yeah, whatever you want, Steven.
Yeah, Steven, you're more than welcome to come up. Anybody can come up, please. I have, nothing else to say. Honestly, unless someone sparks an idea in my mind.
So we're 28 minutes into it,
And I've ran out of ideas.
that's because you run your mouth all day. I wanted to listen to it. So I really wanted to talk to Guppy Guru, but we just got home and he went live.
This
and
chair rolls, you know.
Why do I want to move over that way? I'm trying to find Starlight Pleco or
Peppermint.
Snowball Pleco.
Or
I like the Starlight because they have
the white rim.
the white rim on their tail and their top fin. But
Go ahead.
they're out of stock everywhere, so that's been kind of a pain in the butt to find one. I know Guppy Guru said something about someone having plecos, and I think he said he had 3, but I didn't get back to my phone to type to him.
Liquid Zeus said I'm gonna be buying some worms. Just don't tell my wife she hates worms. Weird childhood fear.
My heart goes out to the people in the path of the storm.
Yeah, I
Storm
hope
road
everybody
gone
stays
crazy.
safe. Fish Kid 61, hello.
So,
Yeah, I hope it doesn't affect the.
why would I do that?
I hope it doesn't
Affect anyone?
affect. We don't have a crazy winter like last year.
John Larson bought snowballs from Dan's Fish.
Yeah, I think we saw the snowballs on Dan's Fish, but we're trying to find Starlights really bad.
Starlight is my first choice, and Snowballs are the second choice. But I didn't think they were in Dance Fish.
Starlight?
No, the Snowballs.
I saw them on Dan's.
I thought they were out.
Well, they might be out. But... Oh, you got a zebra pleco? That's awesome, Junior French.
I was kind of hoping that
You were
Hey,
kind of
Fish Kid.
hoping.
I was kind of sticking with the black and white theme there for the tank.
Try rabbit snail nerd.
That's cool. Check that out. Yeah, I know. I know Guppy Guru said something about it, but like I said, I was lurking, so I'll have to go back and check it out and see what he said. I think it was his supplier or something like that. He was talking about quite a few of them. I'll find them.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Y'all know the issue with hashtag Saturday morning cartoons, the morning part.
I was reading Fish Kids Come.
Oh.
What did you do?
So, as most of you know, this is our store. I don't remember what was there last time. Still can't remember. I don't know if the last thing was this or this. Couldn't tell you. I'd have to rewatch the stream. But worms. There will be more worms on there. Eventually.
Once I get my other cultures going, there'll be Daphnia, Tubifex worms, let me think. Microworms, Walter worms, banana worms. Those will be up there, hopefully. And probably some other ones. I know eventually we'll have like every single worm in the world. Every single live food culture in the world. Probably scuds in the future. So the goal is to go for at least an hour, because that's what I do with all my streams. At least an hour. So at least till 5 p.m. Eastern time. But I'm trying to go. Oh, yeah. 5 p.m. Never mind. I was thinking about a different thing. Click that button. Hi, Steven.
Hey. Hopefully it's not super loud from the wind hitting the mic or anything.
Oh, it's not that bad. I can't hear it, actually.
Okay. Looking ominous.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it's like peak 25-mile-an-hour winds right now. And it's just coming
Wow.
in bursts.
Can you make him big?
I read that same time as you did.
Okay. Yep.
Stay safe, Steven.
And that's heading right for you? The center of the store? Or right over you?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to hit the western part of the eye. It's going to be pretty close to us, but hopefully the rain band stays to the east. Well, I mean, not good for chubs and them, but...
Right. Yeah, he's right on the coast, I think.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans, if a storm comes near there, they get hit pretty hard. They're far lower than sea level than we are. I mean, everything in Louisiana is below sea level.
Right.
But New Orleans is just kind of a bowl.
Yeah, that
basically
that
business
sucks.
as usual.
Well, I guess you get used to a lot of things.
Yeah. We have underground power lines here. We're on the city sewer system and the city water, so we've never lost water pressure. When we lose power around here, like the rest of the city, or like within the city limits, they might be out of power for weeks, and we'll be out of power for like a day. That's the worst. And that was 13 years ago. We were out of power for 24 hours. And that's the longest.
Right.
I think for Katrina in 2005, this neighborhood lost power for about 4 hours, like
Oh.
half a day.
We used to get it bad. Anytime the wind blew, it seemed like the power would go out, and it took a while. But we're a smaller town on the outskirts, so I think the longest we were without power was 6 days.
Are y'all on a well?
Huh?
Y'all have
Yes.
well water? Okay.
But with the kids going to
Online school.
online school, virtual schooling, and well, the cat's retarded.
Be nice. She just doesn't like you.
With them going to online school and having the fish tanks and stuff like that, we got a generator last year or something like that. We got that all hooked up, so if the power goes out, we're good for now.
That's good.
But we've gone quite a few years without it. And now they've cut all the power lines back, so it doesn't seem to happen that much.
No. That stick hit me in the foot.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna walk out there. Yeah, that's my main worry. Is like, this is like the country suburb, so you see there's trees on every property. I've got 4 on mine, and actually, let me see if I can show you. So this massive tree up here is like 3 feet from the neighbor's house, and every now and then it's like I'm gonna shed a giant limb just for no
Yeah.
reason. So hopefully everything up there is still strong.
If it's big enough and tall enough to cut the house or touch the house if it falls over, I've already cut it down.
Yeah, my neighbor got a quote on removing this tree
$1,800
years
bucks.
ago. Because it's so close to the house, I think it was more like 7,000 or 8,000 to get rid of this
Oh,
tree. Yeah.
Jeez.
Like it's not gonna be an easy task. The guy said it's gonna be like at least a week of work. Got to start
Oh my
from the
God.
top, and yeah, I mean this thing is tall. This is a 2-story house. This blue house right here is a 2-story
Right.
house.
Oh, they don't mess around here. They usually just come in with a crane. Guy climbs the tree. They just lop it all off. They'd have that done in probably 6 hours.
But wouldn't the logistics be a little bit different considering how close to the house this tree is?
No, it's more of a don't care kind of attitude, but it's not so much that. These guys are really good at what they do. And like I said, he'll come in with a crane and he'll lop off big chunks and they'll just swing it right out to the road. And there'll be one guy standing in the tree and one guy on the ground with a rope. And they swing it all over and they got a whole chipper and just throw all the branches in there and then the logs go on a truck and they're gone. I mean, I've seen them do some incredible work. I'm not interested in any of that. Not that close to a house.
God, I have the stupidest neighbors across the street. They do not give a crap about this dog, and I feel so bad for the dog.
It's a good thing we don't live there or near there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just let this dog roam around all night.
My wife would drive up with a car and coax the dog in there and just leave with it.
I hope somebody who wants to give a dog a loving home just steals her. Honestly, it's a sweet dog, and they just don't care. Like they just let her run around, and she has on a harness, but no collar, no identifying tags. She's probably microchipped, and the yard she's in right now is not her yard. Belongs to this house with a red car in front of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's annoying. I see that a little bit. I see that here sometimes. I mean, wintertime, I see a dog sitting on a concrete porch and stuff like that, and it's outside most of the day while those people are at work, and it's kind of annoying. I want to keep going over and taking the dog, but
yeah,
I'll be the one who gets in trouble, I'm sure.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to steal her. It'd be kind of awkward walking her around the neighborhood. Yeah, it looks just like your dog, huh?
Yeah, well, we
What
just
happened
got
to that dog?
It's like the twin sister.
We got it from the dog catcher. I don't know what to tell you. They own the Oscars.
Well, she's found safety under the front porch of the neighbor house. All right, I'm gonna head back inside and show I got a new fish, some Melanitania picta.
Yeah, that's a good idea because it's weird looking at all those buildings. I mean, you can't see our neighbors. They're down the road quite a ways, and there's woods between us, so we don't have that same view.
Which is nice.
All right. Let's see what the picta are doing.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they're Melanitania picta, and I think the common name is the painted rainbow. They're going to look way more colorful when they grow up, but they look pretty good right now.
Yeah, they do.
Right now they're in quarantine, and I'm going to move them pretty soon.
Do you think the dog was yelling at Steven to go inside?
The dog
Maybe.
is yelling, "Please, somebody treat me like a pet."
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like seeing that.
I don't either. Those neighbors recently moved in, and they've been quite annoying. Apparently, their son is a little psychopath and bullies the daughters next door.
Oh. Yeah. Good thing I don't live there. I'd be over talking to the father.
Yeah, I think they do. I just don't associate with them at all. You know, they don't bother me.
Well, I'm sure after my talk, I wouldn't be associating with them. I don't have patience for people like that.
That's a pretty guppy.
Yeah, it was like a random that came from my Mutt Guppy mosh pit, and I'm like, this is cool. This is actually not even the original one. This is just the best looking one that came out of the breeding, and I put them in this tank. I just picked the one that had the nicest tail, and I'm just gonna work on seeing what I can get out of them.
Awesome.
I'm up at
Fish Kid wants you to show your rainbow fish and angelfish tank.
Oh. Alrighty. Yep, you'll notice that the rainbow and angelfish tank is missing one angel.
What happened?
Rehomed her or gave her to the fish store because
Okay.
yeah, she wasn't being very nice. Just making it unpleasant for the rest of the tank mates.
Yeah. It's always a beautiful tank.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a beautiful tank.
Hopefully, the male angel is not depressed. He's just staring longingly out the window.
I like the red plants. I don't know. I know we've kind of gotten quite a few more and more of them in some of our tanks now. I kind of like the way they look in there, especially with the greens like that and stuff.
Yeah, I got just a splash of red in there, and then I'm like, more red, more red. I mean, this tiger lotus started off with just a couple of leaves for a splash of red, and now it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were at the store. We got Sandy some for one of her tanks, and that kind of grew, and it really looks nice. So we started adding some more into some of the other tanks.
Got a little Pleco in here. He had an injured pectoral fin, so I just put him in here since I'm not going to be able to sell him. I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to grow back or anything.
Yeah, but as long as it still does its job for your tank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquid Zoo said, "Love your tanks, cool fish and cool plants. I can show my Pleco and Guppy tanks, but they don't look anything as nice as those."
Yeah, get up here and show him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What kind of substrate does Steven use in that rainbow fish tank?
Oh, this is Seachem fluorite black, or yeah, black. I don't think it's the sand. It's just a regular black, kind of chunky sand, fine gravel. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. I don't see it as any better than inert gravel. It just doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Whereas like the Seachem fluorite red or the regular fluorite, they actually grow plants really well. Like there's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
I can show you the difference in like the way the crypts grow, for example. Like you see these, they're okay. The crypts, they just kind of stay there. They don't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Mostly the light probably keeps them lower. But yeah, if you want a black substrate for planted tanks, I would just say get Eco Complete. That's what I have in my quarantine tank.
Cool. Yeah, we have Eco Complete in our shrimp vase and the rice fish grow out tank.
My shrimp tank. I won them from Danny.
Yeah, you can see his poor pectoral fin there on the right.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm just now noticing it's a boy.
Oh, awesome.
Well, unless you were hoping for a girl.
Oh,
And I want to get another female albino longfin. There's a few that I'm still waiting to grow up. Because I had that one female in my 90 and she didn't make it, but I have plenty of longfin albino males that are nice and big now. I think I'm probably going to give one away for my 500 sub giveaway.
awesome.
See, even cheap rainbows can look good. I mean, these rainbows were $3, and they
Oh,
don't
really?
look like anything. I got them from Petco like 2 years ago. They didn't look like much when I got them, but you give them a long time, and they get some color.
Cool.
Then the ones I just got from Dan, those Picto were like $20 a piece.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna show my 90 with the fluorite just to see like how the root feeder plants are doing so much better. Hang on a second.
I think we got a line on a 90 gallon. We're going to pick that up hopefully this week.
See how
I'm back
large
there.
this strip got. Basically a foot tall.
All right.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
The substrate looks much deeper on that one too. Or is it just the way? Oh,
Yeah, it is, because I mean, there's this this rim here is like another inch, so yeah, it's probably at least 2 inches of substrate.
right.
Wow.
And this is where the Picta are gonna go soon. Right now, It's just like 30 something pseudomygills that are still small. And they don't really group together until it's feeding time.
Oh,
I can give them some grindle worms right now, though.
oh, that'd be cool.
I kind of like the red substrate on there. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's just it takes a while to clean because whenever you first put it in there, even if you think you've rinsed it well enough, whenever you first fill up the tank, it looks like pink lemonade or like pink smoothie or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And even still, you don't want to like keep rinsing it forever until it's clear. You just got to let the stuff settle because otherwise you'll just be rinsing the whole thing away.
Yeah.
And so I got a red sword back here, and just recently it sent out this shoot coming out of the tank. So I'm just kind of letting that do whatever. It flowered for a while, and now there's like 3 baby red swords growing immersed out of it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of room for it to grow out, just kind of between the 2 glass panels.
Cool.
Alrighty. Grindle worms. Yeah, I'm doing the soil transfer, so I've got all the food over here, like you mentioned, Brian.
Awesome.
So I can change half the dirt eventually. Yummy. Oh, Pearl Gourami.
I love those.
Oh, there's more worms on that than I thought. God.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I have a big piece of plastic canvas in my 10-gallon culture, and I dipped like the corner of it into our Molly tank, and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of worms.
Well, I have no shortage of worms right now, so it's all right.
Yeah.
They weren't paying attention. There we go.
Oh, what kind of fish are those?
So this is Gertrude, Pseudomygil Gertrude right here. That one right there with the glowing blue eye is an Ivan's. Oh no, that was Luminatus. The one with the yellow fin tips right there. It's a Ivan Sophie.
Oh, those are
And
pretty.
then Pandagara.
Daniel Velez was asking if you run CO2 in your tanks.
I do. The one that I showed of the Angel and Rainbow tank has full blast CO2, like up to 25 parts per million during the day. This one, not as much. I was running it pretty good, but then, I murdered all the fish in here accidentally, so I've kind of got this one dialed down a little more now.
Yeah.
I don't have any high-tech plants growing in here, really. Just, crypts and bowels, bacopa, a sword plant, a whole bunch of Soswastertang, and then
That actually looks cool.
below it, I have just a big, dense carpet of boosts that I'm working on.
What the monster tank?
Yeah, it actually looks like a hedge, almost like growing from the camera again.
It
Looks
was
pretty.
smaller amount, and you could actually see the tree trunk. It's like a driftwood bonsai in here. But now
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Oh, cool.
shading a lot of the boosts. I like it like that because it helps the boosts grow better. Otherwise, it tends to grow a lot of algae on the tips, on the edges of the leaves.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, and I got some Hillstream loaches, still very small.
Those guys are awesome. I
Yeah.
love Hillstream launches.
We have one in our angel tank, or Sandy has one in her angel tank, I should say, I guess.
We just refer to our fish as we have this fish.
Just the family fish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except
Because it's-
Olivia, does she claim ownership of them as well? Are they her fish?
No.
Oh, she doesn't talk about fish at all. She got rid of her fish tank because at the
Oh.
beginning, when I wanted a fish tank, she wanted one, and so did my mother. And she was super excited about it, and she got, I don't know how many fish, 3 to start off, and then like the next week or week after there was 3 more. And she liked them for a while, but then she drifted away from it, and now she's more into hamsters and Minecraft.
Hamsters.
So
and
they-
Minecraft. Awesome.
All those fish shifted into the 65-gallon community tank.
Yeah. There's only a couple. I think like a glowfish and then some cardinal tetras. And her angelfish shifted over there a while ago.
Oh yeah, I got another
Gimpy
Ooh.
pleco here with a bent fin. This is the one I'm hoping will be a female.
That's cool.
Yeah, ours, the male and female that we have, she doesn't want anything to do with him right now. And they're still kind of young, but she, every time he goes near her, she darts away.
Yeah, there's some trickery that has to happen for her to get in that cave.
Right. And I think she knows it because she'll get close to the area where the cave is, but she won't get too close, and she swims away.
Yeah, there's some time. There's a lot of time. Like eventually she'll be full of eggs, and her instincts will just say, "Get in the cave."
Right.
Yeah.
It would
Anyone
be
who
okay.
doesn't have Pandagar, I highly recommend them. They eat like Otocinclus, they clean like Otocinclus, but you don't have to worry about keeping them fed with soft algae and stuff. They'll also eat community food.
I've never had a panda girl. I'll have to check
How
this
big do
out.
they get, Steven?
About like that. I mean, an inch, like 2 inches, maybe a little bit longer.
That sounds like the perfect fish.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Are they soft water or hard water?
I think they're whatever water, like just a reasonable amount of GH, and keep your pH stable.
Okay.
So if you're putting crushed coral in a tank, then they'll be fine.
Cool.
Alrighty, I'm gonna jump down because I want to conserve cell phone battery while I still have electricity.
Okay. Well, thanks
So,
for coming
yeah.
up.
Thanks for having me up, and I'll see y'all in chat.
Bye.
Thanks.
I waved even though you couldn't see me. I forgot to say, Muppet929, welcome. Only Oscars, hello. Only Oscars recently subscribed to me. That's awesome. Zen Ginger loves her Panagar. I have some in my goldfish tank with Hillstream loaches. We'll have to check that fish out. I've heard of them, but I didn't really know anything about them. And seeing them in his tank, actually, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, they're neat little fish. Kind of like
Yeah.
it. I gotta find something for the discus tank for a cleaning crew.
Yeah, so if anybody has any
For the bottom.
suggestions,
Yeah, that's what I want, the
let us know. That's what he wants the Starlight Pleco for.
Starlight.
If
I'll find them. They'll turn them somewhere.
anybody has any ideas for like a cool fish for any size tank, 5 to 5+ gallons. I found this breeding pair of black Venezuelan cories, and the person said that they do perfect in a 5-gallon tank. I don't know if I can put any other fish in with them. And if I can, I don't know what fish. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. And while Steven was showing us his amazing tanks before the storm hit,
Oops, sorry.
it's a terracotta pot. It's a snowman. Mr. Snail Guardian sent links on Instagram for starlights posted a few days ago. Okay, I'll check those out right after the stream.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
Is my audio okay?
Yes, sounds good.
Perfect. So we're in the basement with all my breeding stuff. These are the two best looking tanks down here. So these are all just fancy male mutts.
Yeah.
Some of them have some Endler in there, and these are just a whole bunch of really plain Endlers.
Those are cool.
And there's a Pleco in there. This one came from SC Aquatics.
Oh.
There's a Pleco up here somewhere, but I never see that one. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
There's a bunch of Corys in there. These are an accident breeding project. Basically, we had 4 angels, 2 different pairs, and they kept breeding and eating their eggs. So I pulled them one time and ended up with 4. That was an accident. A happy accident, I guess.
That's cool.
All right, now we're on to actual cool stuff. So these are the false zebras. Of course, they all just moved on me. They don't like the light for some reason.
Right.
Oh yeah, you can't see them there.
They're cool.
Those are cool.
We'll go to the other side in a minute. You can see stuff a lot better. What else do we have in here? We have some. Oh, these tanks I just put sand in, so they're a little hazy. I did it like a day ago. But this has a pair of yellow tiger half moons. And I don't know where the male is at. Oh, he's up there. We'll catch him from the other side. This one has the snowball plecos, and they are all hiding, so we'll have to see them from the other side. And then it has some blue Arctic from LRB.
Oh, cool.
There's a couple pea puffers in here, but the one is so small you can't see them. The big fat ones up there. He just eats and eats and eats. And these are, well, these are really nothing, but Steven at SC Aquatics sent me some guppies that he was trying to breed. And now I think he's going to call them rocket guppies. And he's basically pulling ones like that had that blue and colored pattern on the tail and trying to breed that line. But one of my tanks had my mutt tank, breeding tank, had parasites. So I had to stop pulling guppies out of these other tanks for now.
Oh.
And these were my first guppy purchase. I got these off Reddit, actually. And he called them jumbo mosaic, but they look a lot to me like the red double mosaic or the orange jumbo mosaic. I was pulling some out of here and put them in the mutts that weren't really matching, but again, the mutt tank's not. Now here, this tank is one that of course they're all hiding. Lots of people like and trying to get a hold of these guppies. These are Vienna guppies from Aquarium Co-op.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
These also came from SC Aquatics. There's a really neat one. What else we got? That's an empty tank. These guys aren't really breeding, these guppies. They're albino blue topaz.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple babies, but they disappeared, so I'm guessing they're mostly eating their babies.
Yeah, I've heard that albinos eat their babies a lot, unless you have like a whole lot of plants.
Yeah. And I mean, all I really have in each of these is an Anubias and some, I think this is Christmas moss in here. And then duckweed. Lots of duckweed. I also have lemon blue eyes in here. They have probably quadrupled in size since I got them. I bought them off eBay. I'm pretty sure they were shipped way too small, but they've done really well. So
Yeah, when my parents got what are they called? Chocolate bristlenose plecos. They were really, really small. They had originally gotten 3 for the African cichlid tank, but they were like an inch big, like an inch or 2. Super,
I couldn't
super
believe how small they were. These ones I think are amazing, but the parents all died right after giving birth. These are purple mosaic guppies,
Yeah.
and I think there's one of the original females in here somewhere. She's always hiding. And then I got a bunch of super reds in here, and I think these ones are ready to start breeding. They're often in those caves. We'll look from the back. These are also, I tried this 3 times. These are albino koi, and no babies, but the females kill the males. Like, this is the 3rd set I bought, all from different breeders, or I don't. Appears to be different breeders, and every time the males, they just get weaker and weaker and die. And I'm just guessing the females beat them up, but I don't know. And there's no babies in here, but they all look pregnant, so I don't know what's. I might try to buy some more males, see what happens. And what's in here? Oh, there's some clown plecos in here. There's 2 of them. I bought 5. 1 died, and 2 disappeared. And the other day when I was cleaning down here, I found one. Somehow it got out of the tank and on the floor. So.
Oh wow.
And this is Guppy Mania. This is the tank that had the parasite. Internal parasites. Let's see. Oh, if Steven's still in here, he'll recognize these plecos. These came from Stephen P. And then there's Fire and Ice guppies and babies from LRB. And what do we have? Oh, this one we'll have to see from the back. But these are Blue Moscow. A lot of people are asking me about getting these, but they're all way too young. And this one, again, I only have one of the original, which is the female. But I had plenty of fry before the male died.
Yeah, I have some blue Moscows. I love them.
This is what started it all right here. They're scared of me, so I have to put food out.
Those are awesome.
No, it's pretty cool.
I love koi. My our LFS has a small little koi pond, and they're awesome. But we'll probably never have koi.
My plan was to build a big pond outside, but I kind of built a big fish room instead. Oh, I mean, I'll get one of it, do it eventually. All right, we'll look from the back here because you can see all these things much better that way. Because these are amazing. These are the false zebra. Oh, come on, don't play those games.
Oh wow, those are awesome.
These are really, really amazing looking. I almost
Where
like
did you
them.
get those?
These I got from Dan's Fish. I almost like these better than the real zebra because the real zebras have a lot of light, and I'm more like I like this better, I think. But I still want to get some zebras someday. These are snowballs, also from Dan's Fish, and they are really amazing too. It's really surprising to me the quality of fish that you get depending on where you get them from. Like, he talked these up, but he's like, he made it sound like they would be smaller and less. I don't know how to. I was just really amazed when I opened the bag and seen the fish. Let's see, nothing over there. These are these are supposed to be. Oh, don't do that. You always do that. These are supposed to be L333s. But a few people have told me they think there's something different, and I don't remember what that is right now. But they look a lot like the false zebra. They're They're really neat fish.
Oh, those look very colorful.
I won't shine a light on these guys because then these came from Stephen P. And there's one in here with some really, really neat spots. Can't tell which one it might be. But I want to put a little more sand in each of the pleco tanks and maybe add a couple plants. I just don't want to do too many plants because trying to catch anything out of a fully planted tank. Well, here, I'll show you. Let me run upstairs. I might have to mute it. I don't remember if I turned the sound off on the TV listening to you guys or not. I do have some neater tanks. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, there's a Google spreadsheet, Fish Kid. There's tabs at the bottom, and that's for every single day of the week.
So this was my first planted tank, but it actually started in one of those. Well, it started in a 20, then it moved to one of those first 29s that I showed you downstairs, and then I moved it into here, and it's pretty close to Father Fish's idea of a planted tank, but I didn't know about Father Fish when I did it, so it was just based on a whole bunch of videos. But there's 5 mollies, 3 or 4 plecos. Oh, here's a big one. And then 4 angels, 5 mollies, and some plecos. But one of my angels died. But they're both pairs. Like I pulled eggs like a week and a half ago, and we had 2 survivors, and I must have sucked them up in a water change because they're gone. That's my newest little buddy. Waiting for him to grow up so he can go down to this tank. And this tank is a mess because I just fed him.
Oh, those guys are cool.
Oh, I just love Oscars. Oscars and plecos are probably my favorite fish. And then I got a couple little mini tanks over here. This one has a beta in it, and I can never find him. This tank is itty bitty, and I can never find the dang fish. Oh, it's in the log. He's blue. See if I can get him to come out of there. There he is. And this tank had a beta, but it died. And now it has probably 30 or 40 shrimp in it, which I can never find. And then it's got one, I wouldn't call it sick, but it's got a neon green rasbora with a big mass on its head. So I just moved it out of the thing. I was hoping we could see some shrimp. They usually hide in that cholo wood over there. But. And then I have a saltwater tank.
Oh, awesome.
And there's actually saltwater fish in our sump because these bullies right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It bullied blue-green chromis, and a couple other clownfish. He killed one, and then I pulled out the stuff that was bullying and put it down in the sump.
Is that a yellow tank?
Yep. I got those before. They were expensive, so I could trade that in for a whole bunch of fish.
Right.
And I don't really do coral, but I got this coral, which it was sold to. This is before I knew anything. It was sold to me as an anemone, but it's actually a toadstool.
All right.
And then
Was there a shrimp back there too?
there was 2 shrimp. Here's one.
Yep.
And the other one got eaten by this guy.
Oh, the puffer.
Yeah, that was a green spotted puffer that Petco had in freshwater. And actually, they had 6 or 8 of them, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know much, but I don't think that thing should be in freshwater. So the guy that was working there actually started converting it to saltwater, and the next time I went, I got one, and that thing has grown. And I got more coral and an anemone up here, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a coral fan, but the color does look neat.
Yep.
And my wife was really upset about that other shrimp, but I mean that's going to happen when you have a puffer. He leaves this one alone, and he's killed a few of the snails, but there's some snails. The snails are a must because, well, this tank is much better now, but for the first year, I fought algae so bad. Now, like once a month, I have to scrape some algae. And part of it could be, I just got it's $100 light that, you know, it's kind of programmable and stuff, but it works. I'm not, as long as everything stays healthy, that's all I worry about. But yeah, he is my favorite fish.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever have a big enough tank for those guys, but you never know.
I got lucky. My first big tank was a 140 acrylic. It's actually out in the other room sitting on end because I want to sand it and polish it. And so I got one Oscar for it. Oh, I got that tank for like $200. And so I got one Oscar for it, and then I ended up getting a second one. And also in this tank, I don't know where it's. Oh, there it is. I always forget you can't zoom with the on StreamYard, but that is like a 14-inch common pleco.
Oh wow.
And there was a guy on Craigslist giving them away for free. Just needed more room, so. And then I ended up getting, this is a 180, and I got a 240 at the same time. The 240 is still empty. I wanted to put a Mabu puffer in there, but I haven't made up my mind. So, so I think that's all of it, mostly. But this tank is my favorite tank. If I give it a little more love, I need to put some root tabs in there, it looks like. And maybe a little calcium. His shell's looking a little rough.
I love mystery snails. I'm gonna have like 400 magenta ones soon.
I just won, I think it's 16 from Foxy's Fish. And I believe they're coming next week, so.
Oh, awesome.
I'm just waiting for this guy to get a little bit bigger. I got him from Predatory Fins.
That's beautiful.
I just love Oscars in there. I mean, one minute they're all chill like this, and the next minute they're trying to murder something. So, like, if I drop a snail in here, this guy will just go nuts. And I'm talking pond snails. I wouldn't put a mystery snail in there, but.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of pond snails. So many.
Yeah,
Every tank has them, and I don't mind them because I have little pea puffers and they love them. And then I got some ram's horn snails. Those I like. Like, I wouldn't mind leaving them around, but they multiply so quickly that I have to drop ram's horns in there too.
Yeah, I love ram's horn snails, but like, we just had our threadfin rainbow spawn, and I pulled the mops out to check them for eggs, and I only got like 3 eggs out of them. But I did get 28 live swimming babies. And I pulled one of the mops, and there was 3 small little, I guess, clutches of pond snails, and they're just terrible.
we usually collect them with cucumber and throw them in the pea puffer tank.
Yeah, thank goodness we have a pea puffer tank.
I don't know if you've seen this cucumber ended up upside down. I need to flip it, but that's what I do in those first 2 tanks that have the male mutts, and then I do it in all the tanks, but I especially do it in those 2 because they literally have thousands of pond snails. So I drop a cucumber in there, it gets covered. I throw it in the pea puffer tank, and they murder them in a day or so. So
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
my wife's always like, they don't eat anything because she doesn't like frozen bloodworms. She just doesn't like worms. So anyway, I take care of it. I'm like, they're fine. Look how fat she is. She's eating She
Yeah.
doesn't mind catching snails and throwing it in there, but
Yeah. I love worms.
I bought some once. I think shortly after we got pea puffers, I bought a starter kit somewhere, and it failed, and I never tried again. Then I found you, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy her. I want to buy hers. And then you opened your store, and I told my wife, she's like, no worms. So I said, oh, that's fine. I'll just buy them and keep them in a Tupperware thing downstairs, and she'll never even have to worry about them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, some worms are like really easy. I've been researching some other live food cultures, and some require like a lot of maintenance. Like there's generally 2 methods to keeping most live food cultures, and with some of them, just both methods are like insane. And maybe one day I'll actually like commit to that much work, but right now I stick to my fairly easy cultures.
I'm all for the easier, feed them, let them multiply, and then, yeah. That sounds
Yeah.
much.
I like
Keep
the
'em cool.
easy ones that don't smell, but we like the microworms and stuff that smell bad.
Sure.
Like we need them. There's not really any other worm that's that small, so like
I just
not.
think the pea puffers and all the fry, and I might actually try to purposely breed and learn more about breeding angels just with these. I don't want to call them mutts, but they're basically mutt angels. They're not anything particular, but I have a local fish store like an hour away, and he has told me over and over that he would rather locally bred stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what ours is, about an hour away from us.
Yeah, it's not our localist one. We have some that are like a half an hour away. But Benson's Fish Room would probably be our best LFS because it has freshwater and saltwater, and it has such a variety, other than just like neon tetras, guppies, the regular fish.
Sure.
There's discus, there's larger cichlids, parrotfish, there's flower horns, there's pretty much anything, and I love them. They even had an arowana one time, but I mean they have.
when I first ended up with guppies before I decided to actually breed them, somebody that worked at my Petco said, we'll trade you store credit for your guppies. And that manager no longer worked there when I had a whole bunch. So they're like, oh yeah, we'll take them, but we won't give you anything for them. And we're going to sell them and make money. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, we get store credit, which is pretty nice because we can get heaters, we can get black worms, we can get all sorts of fish,
Plants, whatever. Hey, Diego.
plants. Diego,
My hope with that fish store that's like an hour away is to give him, guppies and plecos, obviously the cheaper ones, and get store credit for food because I go through a lot of food.
yeah.
That's what I like about the worms.
I was about to say, with the live food cultures, there's pretty much live food cultures of everything. Because if you get it frozen, the odds are that there's a live version of it, like bloodworms and stuff.
Right.
But I think when we were digging into bloodworms, like researching them, they only live for like 2 to 3 days. So it would be a pretty tough culture to keep. So it's better to buy that frozen. But most
You'd
of
have
the
to
things,
really be on top of that, for sure.
yeah. And when we go to camp on the weekends, we're gone for like 2 days. And I don't want to come back and have to clean out the culture because there's a bunch of dead ones. So
Sure.
it's
We do
easier.
baby brine, but again, I try to do stuff that's easy. So baby brine, obviously it's easy to do baby brine, but you got to remember to do it and check it, and then you clean it and you start it over again. I also buy encapsulated baby brine, and they seem to like that just as much. But I really like the baby brine, and I really like what some people are doing with some of the worms. So
Yeah, that's why I like my Grindel worms, because They're super small and they're easy, and we can feed them to every single fish downstairs and almost any single fish we own. They're super,
Except
super
for our koi and the Oscars, I think all of our fish would eat worms. So
Well, the Oscars might if you have a larger worm.
right, like black worms.
Yeah, black worms or like white worms, and I don't know if they can eat earthworms. I know that axolotls do, but I don't know.
I just remember I didn't know much about fish at the time. We probably had the Oscars like 6 months, and a bunch of pond snails ended up because I used to have some plants in my office before they got big and hated it all. But anyway, they got pond snails in there, and they just went crazy for them. And I'm like, oh, that's really neat. But the bigger they got, what's it gonna do with the little pond snail? So I mean, he still eats it, but there can't be any nutritional value there for him.
Right.
There's the lime, Stephen. The lime's over there.
That's awesome.
All right, I'll let Fish Kid talk. I just somebody said they wanted to see those plecos. It's really hard to show them. They're very shy, and you can see them with the light, but you start shining the light, and then they all scatter.
Yeah. Somebody said that before. Some of the plecos are nice and they're expensive for something you never see.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people. I don't know if they. I don't want to say train, but they train their plecos to come out and be more social. But like, there's that one guy. His plecos are, what is his name? Zen probably knows. I can't think of it right now. He's in Canada. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I got. Nothing too special.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Well, thanks for coming up.
That was cool. Cool fish room.
Yeah.
Aqua Malik, give it time, they will become more comfortable. Oh,
And multiple aquariums he came in as well. So
yep. Hey, Diego. Yeah, Liquid Zoo has some really nice tanks. That's what I like about seeing other people's setups is how they have tanks lined up and they have a bunch of different breeding projects going on. Do you want to mount that back on my wall?
It's just a smoke detector.
Just a smoke detector. Yeah. Daniel Velez. I think you've been here, but
Hello again.
hello, yeah.
Yes.
But
And Zen, I did see your message or your comment before. I kind of like them clown plecos. I did look them up.
What did she have?
L340.
Something with her clown plecos.
Stir-by corridors. clown
Yes, that was
plecos,
the thing.
and 3 Pictus kits.
Stir-by Cory cats. Those are awesome. I wanted to find some because those are awesome. I love them.
yes, it's not house lamb, but I'll just show you. We thought that it would rather be here than out there,
Yeah.
and it's just chilling, and it's fine. So it's not a house lamb, but for now it is. It's on stream. It's famous. It's got 30 people watching it at the moment.
Mississippi hippie, hello.
Mississippi hippie, hello. Welcome.
That's funny, Steven.
What? I put 150 plecos in a 29 gallon. You will always see at least 6 or so. Yeah, Steven's come up and shown his 29 gallon. And all those plecos and the pleco babies were having babies. And I just thought that was so awesome. Because, I feel like each person has this one fish that they obsess over. Lab snails. Hers isn't technically a fish. But she loves her snails, and a lot of people go on her chats just asking about them. And some people do plecos and everything, and everybody's got that fish that people are just like ask questions about.
Would you say yours was discus, or do you get more questions about others?
I get more questions about my worms. So my favorite fish is definitely discus by far. So far, I haven't kept every fish in the world, so I can't say discus are my favorite for sure. But I have some fish coming this week, so who knows? I have some platinum rice fish coming, and I've been wanting those for a while, so that'd be cool. But yeah, definitely more people ask me about my live food cultures than anything.
Stephen, does the line have a name? It's a girl. We asked in the last stream, we said that Brianne can be the godparent, so she can be named Brianne or any other girl name that anyone wants to be named.
So yeah, name suggestions for the lamb.
Yeah. It's Brianne so far, but no, that's not going to escape. You're not escaping.
I feel like I missed the chat. I know I said hi to Only Oscars. That's one of my new recent subscribers.
Multiple words pop.
But what I was going to say when Steven was showing his awesome aquascapes, someone got 2 salvinia, like large portions of salvinia from Get Gills, so that's awesome, and I want to say thank you. If you're still here, you know who you are. I'm not going to mention it, obviously, just because people respect their privacy. But yeah, so thank you for that. That's awesome. Never thought I needed a lamb, but I kind of do now. I've seen people keep mini pigs in their rooms until they get bigger, and then they put them outside, obviously. But mini pigs are awesome. They seem so cool.
The problem with this thing is it just eats like everything. Look at it. It's not. It's eating head. Anyway, so what's been going on with fish for you? You got the discus tank, but is there much going on? You got any treatments that you have in your tree at the moment, or is everything good?
What was that question you cut out at the beginning?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Is everything alright with questions stuff like that? Is there any news? Anything reading now, or?
Hi. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I didn't know if you were listening.
Hello, Dave, again.
Hey, Renee started her channel about 3 months ago. She has
That lands. I hope
Check out Multiple Aquariums niece's channel. Get her to 100.
See you later, Daniel Velez.
I just subscribed to her. So she's at 37 as of now. Daniel Velez, thank you for coming.
I'm here.
Liquid Zoo, thanks for coming up. Your tanks are really awesome. I forgot what I was going to say.
What's Dave?
I had to get
Oh, did you get the lights and everything? Is it not giving people seizures now?
Oh yeah, I got the ring light working, but there's this different light. It's a pretty bright light, and I have it bounced off of this white surface thing, poster board. So I'm trying that out. I forgot to turn it on an hour and a half ago, so I could start the stream with it. But I don't know. Does it make that big of a difference? Like, there's kind of a shadow on this side, and then like the window light coming from this side. So
It's a little bit darker, but it's not really like any bad. It's lighter with the actual light. But
yeah. Liquid Zoo said, "Thanks, Brian's Fish Fam. I don't feel like I have anything special, but I love seeing other tanks together and make sense. They like this too. I love to see other people's tanks. Like you could just have mud guppies in a 10-gallon tank with nothing, and I would think it's amazing because I love to see other people's breeding projects. And you do have something special. You have Vienna guppies.
the Zen Ginger. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Fish could have an echo.
I don't hear it over here, but Sandy said you had an echo too.
It's probably coming through on YouTube. It might be us.
Oh, it might just be. I can see it. Where is it? Yeah, I can just hear myself again. So if it's echoing, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I like seeing other people's tanks and setups, and I think actually I was going to do it this weekend. I was going to stream from downstairs, but maybe next weekend I will,
Or Wednesday.
or Wednesday.
I thought it was Wednesday. Every single
When I
one.
have more time.
I almost said, hey everybody, welcome back to my Wednesday live stream. Same when I was scheduling it. I want to just make all my live streams a Wednesday hangout, Wednesday live stream. I don't know why. There's 27 people watching.
Yeah, I want to show some of the baby tanks and stuff like that, and what we got going on down there. So maybe Wednesday will be good because the discus will be here and they'll be in their homes.
Wednesday. Oh, never mind.
They'll be here Tuesday, but Wednesday's the live stream, so
Yeah, I
they'll
got it.
be in their new homes and everyone will be set up and more babies.
Oh, sorry. I really hate cutting people off because it makes you feel bad. But latest from Dan's Fish. Oh yes, I think I watched that video. With the gobies and stuff like that. Eh? And he just
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I totally have to watch that video. That sounds awesome.
And
Does anybody know if Dan's Fish is streaming today? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
No, it's
on
alright.
day again.
I don't.
Maybe you need
I
to count.
haven't got a notification. But if anyone else is in the chat, no one else is going live on Monday 4 p.m. Is that right? Is anyone going live Monday 4 p.m.?
Monday. No, I think
so-
it's Rico Stan streams at 3 p.m. and then the next person is at 7 p.m. my time. So
So Monday I'm going to be streaming for. I made a wheel. I can give a sneak peek, but I made a wheel. So go through the chat, spin that, whatever you land on. You got moderator, stuff like that. It's just going to be a random fun pop-up stream. So I was just checking no one's at 4. I've got the spreadsheet anyway. So if you want to come along to that, anyone.
Rico, I thought Rico had something at 3 on Mondays.
yeah, I said Rico streams at 3 p.m. on
Okay.
Mondays.
I wasn't. I was lost in a daydream. Yeah, so hopefully Wednesday we'll be able to show some tanks and some fish and stuff like that.
That'll be really fun because, like I said, we have something coming every single weekday this week. Tomorrow, so Monday, mystery snail clutches and paramecium culture. Tuesday, discus. Wednesday, axolotl and blackworms. Hopefully. Thursday should be my platinum rice fish and peppered cories, and then either Thursday or Friday will be the Daphne and tuba fix worms. So I'll be doing a bunch of unboxings, like I said, and we'll have a bunch to show on Wednesday and Sunday, which will be awesome because I've been dying to get some platinum rice fish. These are actually the ones that Dean bred. They're not directly from him, but they're from someone that got them from him.
Yep, I got Unis too, Diego.
Cool.
Yeah, I subbed to them.
Oh,
So Science Gal goes in 20 minutes. She streams at 5. And then Skipper goes at 6. Rob 93 goes at 7. And the rest is history to come.
Dan's Fish hasn't got a live stream on my
Well, yeah, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I forgot.
notification.
streams
So I don't know.
He streams on Wednesday, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, he streams on
Oh,
Wednesdays.
sorry, I
I was
thought
thinking it was Wednesday.
Science Girl is next at 5.
Yes.
Okay, you can
So-
talk.
In 20 minutes, Science Gal.
Oh my god, I did it again, didn't I?
That's why I went, oh my god. Because you always say Science Girl and Monster Fish Girl.
I'll get it right. Someday.
You say that, and then 2 minutes later, you're going to say Science Girl.
Or I'll say Carrie.
That'd be a better alternative.
Skipper's not going. All right.
So Skipper isn't going tonight. 5 p.m. Science Gal. It says 5:30 Father Fish. And then 7 p.m. is Q Aquatics. Why did I say Rob 93? Because I thought it was Wednesday. 8 p.m. Kaler's Aquatics. 9 p.m. Danny K Aquatics. And 10 p.m. is Kevin.
Science Lady.
Science Lady. I have this right on my shirt. Science Gal Aquatics.
I'm from Jersey. I'm not
This
from
is
the same
JD.
stuff.
Is that JD Aquascaping? Or what channel is that, Dave, that you've got on your t-shirt? Is it
Jack
a brand?
and Dan.
Is it? Oh, Jack and Dan.
Yeah, we try and wear fish shirts every single stream because I have quite a few of them, and so does he. So we try and have fish shirts on for each stream.
Hold on. Okay, then I'm gonna get up with the program. Let me grab my one and only fish.
Yeah, I got to get a couple more shirts. I only have 3. I got a Rocco's, Jack and Dan,
Fishy Biz,
Fishy Biz, and actually I have 2 Rocco's because one's from Aquarium.
Rocco, Fish Family shirt, Jack and Dan, and Fishy Biz.
Yep.
I have like
One of these days I'll have to get a Brienne's Fish Fam shirt.
I don't even have a Brian's Fish Fam shirt.
I got to get a couple more.
Yeah,
Bill
You have to
Nye
get-
signs.
you have to get a Christopher Scott shirt when he launches those because you always say, "Well, I don't have an Arowana shirt." The Arowana ones are awesome. For those who don't know, Christopher Scott, he came up on my stream one time, and that was literally awesome. Because he came up because I ran upstairs and put his shirt on because he came in my chat, and he came up on panel, and we talked about guppies and his videos and stuff. He is opening up his own website. He used to share a website with Fanatic Brenton with thefanaticbrand.com. So now he's opening up his own website. I can't remember what it is. The cbrand.com? The csbrand.com? I don't know. But it hasn't launched yet. You can put your email in and they'll email you when it's up. But as soon as it goes live, I'll get an email and I'll share it out because his Arowana shirts are awesome. You should definitely check them out. And then also, the fanaticbrand.com is doing a whole redo as well. They do that quite frequently. 15 more minutes.
With this, do you guys, when you collect stones or anything, if you did, how do you test if the aquarium safe? Because I use vinegar to check if there's calcium carbonate. I think that's what it is. Calcium carbonate in them. But what do you guys do? Do you have any way of checking if they're aquarium safe? Stop jumping on the bag.
We generally don't do a lot of collecting and from like nature, and if we do and I find some stuff that's pretty neat, usually we use it for more decoration around the fish room. Like we got some driftwood and some sandstone. I don't think we've used the sandstone in anything.
It's sitting weighing down the net outside.
Oh yeah, it's holding the net down over the pond.
We also went to Home Depot or Lowe's. Well, we went to Lowe's and there was a big sheet of like marble granite sitting on the curb. And then we went to Home Depot and found some cool PVC.
PVC in the parking lot. A big chunk of 6-inch PVC laying in the parking lot, so we picked that up. And the big piece of marble. Big piece of marble that's sitting outside.
It's awesome. I love it.
Don't know what to do with it yet, but it's still there.
Probably put it in a fish tank.
I'm sure we'll figure out something eventually.
You could always put it in the axolotl tank if you sand down the corners.
Oh, did you finally get the axolotl?
No, they're coming probably Wednesday this week. Hopefully.
Because I had these. I collected these, and these are actual fossils. So that's one of like a I don't want to say a mollusk, like a clam, sort of bit of a clamshell, and it has heaps of others on the back where you've got prehistoric snails and stuff like that. And I really thought that would be cool because I was going to sell it for a fish tank, but it's actually it most likely would raise the pH insanely because it started fizzing like crazy when I put it in vinegar, so it had heaps of calcium carbonate in it. Yeah, I got these two. And a river stone that I collected just from our gorge. Yeah, but they look quite cool, but I just don't know. They're not aquarium safe. I'll look at it.
That's awesome. I have something to show.
I found a big piece of driftwood that I liked one time, and I brought it home. And it's actually sitting in a 55-gallon tank on our porch for green water culture.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have goodie bag.
A green water culture in the
We have
making.
what?
What was in the bag?
So from multiple aquariums, Diego. I got multiple aquariums bag. Can't remember what my mother got. I think she got a shirt and maybe a towel. Fish on tank ticks. Welcome.
Yeah, fish on.
And then to go in the fish room or in my room, whichever one. I have a bunch of fish fam towels. I have a bunch of fish fam towels, and I love them because I used to only have two, which was a Science Gal and Aquarium Co-op towel. But I use them so quickly. Well, I use them so quickly. So that's awesome.
What do you do?
So I want to say thank you, Diego.
Yeah, that was cool. Oh, you're jumping around and then just like asking
No, I got
me to
that.
pet you, and then you just.
It's a bib.
I have multiple aquariums too. No.
This is a shirt. It's big enough to be a shirt.
I just looked at shipping from like America to New Zealand or New Zealand to America, and I think I found the reason Aquarium Co-op doesn't ship here because like 1 kg, which is not even is it a pound over there? I think it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it.
I don't know. What do you guys weigh in? Because we're in kgs, kilograms. So like 1 kg costed something like $47 to ship 1 kg of stuff from New Zealand to America.
Why does my chair go sideways?
You're just sliding back to put the.
2.2 pounds. That says. Thanks for stopping and fishing.
Bye bye, fish on tank ticks.
Why?
Chair's broken.
Why fishy on? Is that fishy on? Yeah.
It's free. I think good to
Fishy.
expect. So is this one.
Yeah. 10 minutes and Science Gal Aquatics is going live. What if I just like emphasize the gal on Science Gal? What like?
gal.
Look in my head? No.
What if I wear this
Science
shirt every
gal.
time you have to say it?
Science gal.
MT is real.
MTS is real. Multiple tank syndrome
Is
is
real.
real.
Got it.
Welcome. New to the channel. Consider subscribing if you will. Did you buy all those shirts and other merchandise? Some, yes. Others were sent out. Like this, I didn't even know I was getting. The day that it was out for delivery, Science Gal emailed me and she's like, "Hey, you have a package out for delivery." And I had no idea what it was. And she sent 2 shirts and a towel and a little like tote bag.
Cool.
A Fishy Biz shirt that was sent out, and along with these cool coasters and a towel. That was really nice. Christopher Scott shirt, I won that. Fish Family shirt, Rocco's shirt, that was bought.
Yep.
Bubble shirt, that was ordered. I can't remember what else I have for shirts. Jack and Dan, that was sent out because my sister won that. So some were bought, some were sent out, some were won. So and other merchandise.
I bought this one.
Nice. Can't think.
Yeah.
It's really only towels and stuff.
Stephen P. 2003. I don't believe in Malaysian trumpet snails. All a hoax. It's multiple tank syndrome. I know you're trying to be funny, but like.
I love Malaysian trumpet snails. They're awesome. I want to get some more, actually. I don't have that many. I want to get some more.
I'll get more Clicos and corridor. I can nothing. What would you say is the best method of moving fish? Like a tank, like moving it.
Around what?
The snails that were downstairs. We gave cookies to the other day.
The ram's horn. The ram's horn snails are doing good. That's because I keep finding them in tanks and keep putting them in there.
Yeah.
But they eat a lot of snail pellets, snail cookies.
Snail.
I do have Malaysian.
Moving. Sorry.
Trumpet snails as it is, but they're not. I don't know how they're doing. I want to get some for my shell dweller tank.
So, when you're moving fish, like from say you're moving houses, would you say that buckets is best? Because I just have really jumpy fish. Because my silver they hate being moved, hate being touched, and I try not to. Even when I walk in, they're like erratically swimming all over the place. So would you say buckets are better, or would you just bag them?
I'd say buckets are better. Because even if you have jumpy fish, you could put plastic wrap on the lid. You could put a bucket lid on it.
Yeah.
But with a bucket, you can open the lid and give fresh air. But with a bag, you would have to open it and then reseal it and everything, and you could break the rubber band and stuff. So I would say buckets are way better because you get 5 gallons. If you have a 5-gallon bucket, that's 5 gallons of water. And you can put aeration in there. But with a bag, there's no aeration. It's hard to give fresh air, and it's small. So I would go with bucket.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, the African cichlids, they used to be that way with me. When I would walk in the room, they would all go to hide. And they do that at night still when I go to feed them baby brine shrimp for their second feeding. Then they all hide. But they don't hide from me as bad as they used to.
No, now they just want to eat.
Yeah, eat, because they know that
And go
when
by
one
the-
of them is holding, then they all get to eat 7 times.
Mhm.
And I'd be like, oh, okay, that one's holding.
Because I said so. Stephen 2000. Oh, I'm Stephen Y said liquid zoo, and then he's like, because I said so. We get some really good arguments in this chat. It's funny as.
So it's 4 minutes till Science Gal. proud of me.
4 minutes.
You see
to go.
like my facial expression. I'm like genuinely shocked that you could say gal.
My God. It's a revolutionary event. Mark this on your calendars as the day Dave finally said gal. Not
I'm
girl.
surprised. Watch, the next sentence will be girl.
Yeah, next time I'll mess it up.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to say thank you to the lady that bought all of the Dalmatians that we had in stock. That was awesome, and we'll definitely have more of. I would say sometime in the next month or so. I don't know if my mother wants to get rid of the newest spawn. If she does, then it'll probably be ready in a couple months. But Joseph Stanley, welcome. And also, yeah, I don't know. Oh, thanks to that lady that got Grindle worms and the person that got
Right.
It's really awesome.
I was reading Stephen.
Stefan in New Zealand accent.
For some reason.
I'm not like. Is it that different?
Yes,
Is it real? Is my voice really that different? The New Zealand accent.
because you
It's
can't say Stephen.
it's Stefan P 2003.
It's Stephen P. 2003.
Okay,
That's gonna be hard.
Stephen. That's Steven.
Yes,
Oh, my
and it
Argue with the guy whose name it is. I don't know what to tell you.
exactly PH is
I don't
supposed to
know.
sound like F, but in this case, he claims that PH sounds like V. So he's going against the way of the world.
Well, it's his name. He can say it any way he wants. It's
But people
So-
can call it Stephen P. Because that's technically what it's supposed to be.
Okay,
sorry.
Stephen P 2003. I
Sorry,
have to
Stephen.
strain myself every time I do that.
Yeah,
Do I
sorry,
have an-
sorry
do
about
you
that,
have an
Stephen.
accent? What is this accent? It's me talking.
My name
It's me.
pronunciation has caused many wars.
Stephen King.
Yep.
I nearly said. No, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stephen P 2003. Forgive me.
Is Science Gal live? Oh, okay. I looked over and he just got the notification for Science Gal. So, we can end it.
Alright.
Um,
No, keep using Stefan. Okay, Stefan P 2003. Thanks for coming on for this stream.
You're the only one.
I'm
Anybody
the
else?
only one.
Only one. Everyone else gets banned. Want to know what?
so yeah, we're gonna head over to Science Gal. If somebody would like to post that link. We'd like to go over with the hashtag.
Hashtag science girl. GERL. Girl.
Yes, that'd be perfect. Hashtag Science Girl. Oh
Don't
my
do
god. Maybe we shouldn't.
No, don't do that.
Hashtag Science Gal. We'll do hashtag Science Gal. So yeah, we'll go over there and we'll have a fun time over there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for 2 hours. The start is very, very slow. Very slow, and it's like, it's very, like, what am I going to talk about? I talk about something, and then kind of just silence. Yes, Stefan. Hashtag Stefan. P2003.
Hashtag Stefan.
All right. This is, okay, that's it. Hashtag Stefan
That's
P2003.
everything.
It's done.
Right.
There's some stuff.
Wait, we
that's-
have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Bring it to an hour. Bring it to 2 hours. We got
So, yeah.
30 seconds.
So, we'll go over there and with that hashtag. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And if you want to check out any other of our social medias or our Get Gills, that's in the description. So, thank